35 things you didn't know about Sir Paul McCartney. Sir Paul McCartney has given the world some of the most enduring songs. He still has the energy to make movie appearances, collect money for organizations, and sell out stadiums on his last tour. As you listen to Beatles and Wings songs to commemorate his birthday, brush up on his facts. Number 1. He was named James. His first name is not Paul. His dad named him James. Paul became his family name to avoid confusion. I don't hear Beatles in James McCartney. Number 2. 2 choir auditions denied him. Sir Paul was one less popular than he is now. He failed 2 childhood choir auditions. First, he refused intentionally because he didn't want to be in the choir. Regardless, he made the chorus. Number 3. At 14, he lost his mother. McCartney's youth was difficult. At 14, Paul's nurse mother died from breast cancer. Paul's father raised him and his sibling alone. Their shared sad loss helped John and Paul bond. Number 4. Mother Mary reared him. Mother Mary in Let It Be is Paul's mother, Mary. 10 years after her death, he dreamed she guided him. This fantasy helped create a popular and moving pop tune. Number 5. He first played trumpet. McCartney's first instrument was a trumpet. His musician father gifted his teen son a trumpet for his birthday, and Paul didn't like that he couldn't sing while playing trumpet, so he moved to guitar. Number 6. He's left-handed. Paul's southpaws made learning guitar tough. He ultimately realized he needed to restring and play the instrument upside down. Persistence paid off. Number 7. His family's piano was a fluke. The McCartneys bought Brian Epstein's parents' upright piano. Epstein was the Beatles' manager and the 5th Beatle. What luck. Number 8. 7-year-old Paul was deported from Germany. Before becoming renowned, the Beatles toured Hamburg in 1960. They went to their room to pack after losing a club gig. They set a condom on fire and fastened it to the wall, possibly because it was too dark. The building owner phoned the police after noticing burn marks. Before deportation, the band was jailed for arson. Number 9. His wedding was sans Beatles. Paul's bandmates weren't invited to his 1969 wedding. Even though it was a small event, Paul probably invited John Lennon. Their relationships were strained as they clashed over new management, spouses' involvement, and artistic differences. Number 10. 1966 was his first solo album. Paul's first solo endeavor came in 1966 when the Beatles were still together. He composed the film's soundtrack alongside the George Martin Orchestra. He was a little contributor despite his passion. Number 11. Scrambled Eggs launched a hit. Paul dreamed Yesterday's Melody. He thought he knew the song, but he hadn't. Scrambled eggs, oh my honey, how I love your legs, was nonsensical to keep the melody. He chose a better 3-syllable word, thankfully. Number 12. Pizzas flew on Concorde. Paul McCartney's fortune isn't surprising. He's a humanitarian and appreciates his work. Once he delivered pizza from New York to London aboard Concorde. He even knows New York City has the best pizza. Number 13. He performed in space. McCartney sent live music to outer space in 2005 and still holds the Guinness World Record. He aired a live wake-up call to ISS astronauts during an Anaheim concert. McCartney and the astronauts spoke and sang during the 15-minute exchange. Number 14. One Christmas tune earns him $500,000 a year. Wonderful Christmas Time is everywhere throughout December. The song's royalties are estimated to reach $400,000 to $600,000 annually. Since the song's release, he's probably made at least $16 million from it. Number 15. He was there on 9/11. McCartney was on the JFK tarmac during the 9/11 attacks. His window overlooked skyscraper plumes. After the tragedy, he held a one-night benefit concert that earned $77 million for charity and first responders. And he also became an honorary investigator with the NYPD. Number 16. Tokyo jailed him. McCartney has also been arrested for marijuana use. In 1980, while on tour with Wings, Japanese officials found a half-pound of marijuana in his suitcase. While he was jailed for 10 days, all of their engagements were canceled. He faced a 7-year sentence but was deported instead. Number 17. His band's original name wasn't Wings. McCartney didn't plan to call his post-Beatles band Wings. A Scottish fan suggested they call themselves the Dazzlers because turpentine is used to remove paint. Thankfully, McCartney chose Wings. Number 18. His debut vocals. McCartney had his debut stage appearance with the Quarrymen on October 18, 1957. It wasn't important. McCartney's first solo broke his voice, making the performance forgettable. John Lennon, already in the band, allegedly laughed at him. Number 19. Paul is an animal rights activist who grew up on a farm. He and his wife Linda are both vegetarians. He also convinced the creators of The Simpsons to make their character Lisa Simpson a vegetarian. He agreed to appear in a 1995 episode with Linda on the condition that her character remain a vegetarian, which she has. Number 20. He played a pirate. In Pirates of the Caribbean, there were many famous faces, including McCartney. In Dead Men Tell No Tales, he played Jack Sparrow's uncle. Keith Richards was supposed to play the pirate's father, but had schedule issues. Number 21. He was an artist. McCartney also makes art. He's a talented painter. Him and John Lennon used to hang out at the Walker Art Gallery in Liverpool. Before his first exhibition in 2000, he hid his painting love. Number 22. He sued Apple 3 times. The Beatles created Apple Corps, a record label and holding company, in 1968. Steve Jobs founded Apple Computer in 1976, and there were legal conflicts over trademark rights, especially after Apple Computer developed the iPod and entered the music market. McCartney and Jobs later became friends after a series of litigation and settlements, and the Beatles sold their collection on iTunes. Number 23. He feuded with Michael Jackson. In the early 1980s, McCartney advised Michael Jackson to get into music publishing. Jackson joked that he'd buy McCartney's songs someday. Jackson soon bid $47 million for 251 Beatles tunes. McCartney was understandably furious and vocal. In 2017, he reclaimed his music. Number 24. Paul met George Harrison on the school bus. They attended Liverpool Institute on Mount Street in the 1950s. Paul remembered talking down to him since he was a year younger. McCartney saved the school from closing and turned it into the Liverpool Institute for Performing Arts. Number 25. He sang The End and Hey Jude at the London 2012 Olympics for €1. Number 26. He was thought to have died at 26 and be replaced by a look-alike. In October 1969, rumors spread that Paul died in a 1966 car accident on the M1. Some suspected the Beatles had replaced him with a doppelganger to prevent sorrow. McCartney and his family appeared on the cover of Life magazine in November 1969 to refute rumors. He's not named Paul. His parents called him Paul, his middle name, to prevent confusion, and the name stuck. Number 27. The 27-year-old Liverpool and Everton fan. McCartney's red-blue status was contested for years. My father was born in Everton, and my family is officially Evertonians, so it came down to a derby or FA Cup final, I'd root for Everton, he said. After a concert at Wembley Arena, I saw Kenny Dalglish and thought, you know what? I'll back them both for Liverpool. Number 28. He dreamed of Let It Be lyrics. Many perceive Mother Mary as a religious reference. Paul's mother Mary died when he was 14 from complications with breast cancer. I fell asleep exhausted one day, and in a dream my mom came to me. Number 29. Billy Joel hid his salami when Paul McCartney visited. McCartney saw their work. Billy Joel remembered his vegetarian diet and hid his meat. A few days later, he smelled something odd. Number 30. At a church celebration in July 1957, he met John Lennon. John debuted with the Quarrymen. John requested Paul to join the band after he played guitar for him. This led to the Beatles. Number 31. He quit marijuana in 2015 to provide a good example for his grandchildren. Number 32. Eleanor Rigby died at Woolton Cemetery. Paul passed the cemetery as a child, but didn't remember it, so the coincidence was subconscious. Help actress Eleanor Braun inspired the song. Number 33. They penned Eleanor Rigby while high. Paul describes writing Eleanor Rigby as laughing, getting stoned, and polishing it off. Number 34. Stella Nina McCartney, his daughter, is a designer. Her clients include Beyonce, Meghan Markle, and Rihanna. Number 35. He made his debut solo record under a fictitious name. He checked into EMI as a US baseball player to avoid other Beatles. The Beatles' remaining members tried to keep the album from being released during their separation. So, that was all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and let us know in the comment section below what you want to see next. And make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon so you can be notified for all of our incredible videos. Bye for now.